Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today we're taking a look at a absolute classic, the Seiko SKX009. This is the K version, the Malaysian made. Um, Originally purchased it with the rubber diver strap. Switched it out for the Jubilee bracelet from Miltat. Didn't want to buy the Seiko with the Jubilee bracelet because just honestly, Seiko doesn't put the best quality bracelets on these watches, these series. You usually have to go to an aftermarket or third party to get something of better quality. You know, the solid end links and just overall feel is just a lot nicer for the aftermarket ones. You're going to pay a little bit more. Obviously, you save money buying the watch with the rubber strap, but and you're going to spend, say you save $40 there, but you're probably going to spend about $80 or so on a decent bracelet for it. Well worth it. I would absolutely recommend doing it that way. We'll go over real quick specs on this. A case diameter, um, 42 there. Listen to 42 there. We're 22 millimeters on the strap size. Of course, it is Seiko's automatic movement. Nothing special. Solid back. No display backs on this diver series. This is the bracelet. See how nice the clasp is on this one compared to the flat stamp ones you'll get on the actual ones from Seiko. I think nobody sees the clasp except for the person who owns the watch. But for me, it's just well worth spending the money getting it that way. Just that's just a beautiful band from Miltat. They make a lot of nice bands for various watches. They're the only aftermarket one I have experience with, other than some very inexpensive ones I put on some other watches. But quality wise, you just can't go wrong. Nice solid end links. Beautiful bracelet. Back to the watch. Of course, this has the 7S26 movement automatic. No winding, no hacking. Day and date display. This is the Pepsi version. Of course, the 09 is the Pepsi version with the red and blue bezel and the dark blue face, which almost looks black, but if you can get it in the light, if I can get you a good shot, you'll see that is actually indeed blue. Screw down crown, and like I said, once again, it is non-hacking, so you're not able to stop that second hand, even when adjusting the time and date on it. Not a big deal to me because, quite honestly, let's face it, automatics aren't known for their precision accuracy anyway. So if a few seconds a day is really going to make a difference to you, this is probably not the watch for you. It is a classic. Like I say, it's a classic diver style. I just absolutely love it. Really thinking about getting the 07 version as well, which is the exact same watch with the black face and black dial. And if I do, I'm sure I'll get it with another rubber strap, save a little money. Maybe next time I'll get a oyster style or a presidential style bracelet as an accessory. I like having different bracelets and bands for my watches. I change them up constantly to give the whole, depending on the mood or the look I'm going for. It's just a great way to expand your watch collection on a budget. Bands, straps. I have a lot of NATO straps, Zulus / NATOs that I'll toss on these from time to time. Works out great. Like I said, it's just a real good way to expand your collection without having to buy a new watch every week, which I sometimes end up doing anyway. I'm kind of new to watch collecting. I am not an expert in any way on watches. I am new to collecting. I've always loved watches. I've always had a watch. Just in the last, we'll say, year or so, I started to pay more attention to the watches I bought and try to learn more about them and what makes them tick. pardon the pun, but it's fun. I like the guy gear. I like watch collection, knife collection. Um, I enjoy shooting sports and such. It's good, clean fun. Keeps a man sane. That's about all I have on this one today. Like I say, the specs. It's a famous watch. Everybody, if you're watching this channel right now, or watching this video, you either own one, recently purchased one, or you're thinking about buying one. If you're thinking about buying one, just buy it. Seiko, the price is great. It's you don't have to break the bank to get it. There's a lot of similar design dive watches out there. Orient makes some really nice ones. The Mako and the Ray. Probably going to be adding one of those to my collection here soon. I got my eye on a couple from Island Watch. They have a great price on the Orient brand watches if you're looking for something like that. But like I said, the Seiko, it's just a classic. You just can't go wrong. It's a name everybody knows. Of course, you can get the this is the Malaysian version. There's the Japanese version, and there's also the World Market series, which would not be the 009. I believe it's the 173 and the 175. 173, I believe, is the black, and the 175 is the Pepsi. That's the one that's distributed worldwide. It's more expensive than this Malaysian version, and it's more expensive than the Japanese version. Movements are all the same, all identical. I just can't see spending the extra money for that. The Japanese version over the Malaysian version, really, there's a difference on the dial. There's down in the bottom here, it'll say made in Japan down there, and that's about it. I mean, the movement, everything else is exactly the same. So if that's if that is important to you, just to get the Japanese one, hey, I get it. I love the JDM series watches from Seiko. I have a Presage on order, waiting for that to come from overseas. Hopefully, gonna have that in a week, and I'll put a video on that. They make there's a difference on the Seiko. A lot of the watches that they offer in the Japanese market, as opposed to the world market releases, absolute beautiful. I mean, and significant differences in the JDM watches. Check them out. There's a lot of really nice ones. Don't have to necessarily break the bank. I mean, you can get a nice JDM entry level right around $300 mark. You can get some. I think the Sari 55 and the Sari 57, two really nice ones, available through Amazon, even at right around $275. Not bad at all. Stepping up from there. You're getting over the $300 range, and then of course you can go up. You want to get to a Grand Seiko or something crazy like that. Now we're into thousands. So anyway, that's all I got to say today on this Seiko. I love it. If you're thinking about buying one, you don't own one, and you're even thinking about starting a watch collection, this is one you need to add, guys. Talk to you later.